that a car or a fire truck?
Oh, that might be Don's fire truck.
Got a... Hey everybody, guess where we are at today? We are at the Signpost Forest at Watson Lake.
Yeah, there's a big old sign right behind you. It says Watson Lake.
Yeah, here's your sign.
Here's my sign.
So I'm gonna see if I can find your sign.
Man, I think
in this forest.
Yeah, this is a famous tourist destination. Actually, I've been here a couple times. It's a sign forest, and it's more than what you just see here in the screen. We're going to walk around and see what cool signs and stickers we can locate, but they're from all over the planet.
The planet?
People literally will tack anything from everywhere. You're going to see them from Germany and Spain and Portugal.
That is cool.
All over the planet. There's probably not a country not represented in this sign forest somewhere.
Just looking, this place is ginormously huge.
It's pretty huge. Well, let's go check it out and see what you can find.
Your sign?
Yeah, find your sign.
Where are we starting?
Oh, we can start here on the boardwalk, I guess.
Backwards?
I don't know that there's an order to it. There's no rhyme or reason to these signs. It's just whatever from wherever.
And can anybody just...
Yeah, anybody can just...
hang their sign?
They sure can.
Is there really even any room to add any signs?
There's a Ohio, Virginia, and California. couple of Californias,
I
and
guess
Montana.
next time we come here, we need to bring a sign.
Yeah, here's your sign.
Wow, there's some that have been here so long they're faded. You can't even read them.
Yeah, they need replaced. Check this out.
I usually walk like to my right.
You want to walk to your right?
Yeah, I feel like you're walking backwards.
Okay.
So, if you want, you can go that way.
The thick of the forest is over there.
Another Ohio.
There's one, no nude bathing.
A toad from Arizona. Could have brought our wooden Granger sign and hung it up here.
Yeah, there's all kind of signs.
Wheeling, West Virginia.
Oh yeah, way up there.
Hey,
3,000 miles.
Brought their boots.
Oh. Usually retired service members or guys that are ETSing, they're getting out of the military, they'll throw their boots over a power line. Now in Florida that means something different, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's where you get drugs.
I'd never heard that before.
When I saw that on the base, I was like, I'm confused.
Yeah, that means they're getting out, they're hanging up their boots.
Yeah.
They're hanging them up.
Well, around Florida, that was where the drug dealers lived.
That's a little different. Oh, we saw an interesting character, didn't we, at the Anchorage post office?
Oh, yeah.
2 cops responding, coming in hot. In fact, he was coming out of the post office. We were going in, and I said, the guy you're looking for is at the end of the building. He just rolled his eyes.
He was wearing a golden crown.
Yeah.
He was the king.
Oh, yeah. He had a golden crown, and he had something in his hands. I don't remember what it was. Was it a sign or something?
I didn't go over to where he was. I went inside to take care of business.
I was trying to film him, but I was going to probably not be liked doing that, so I didn't go over there and do it. But it was crazy. I think he was on the flaca. They call it in Florida, flaca. I don't know if that's a thing everywhere, but anyway, interesting news. So the interesting thing about this forest is just the sheer size of it. Yeah, everything that's on here is cool, and you can spend a week just reading all the signs.
Well, I ain't got a week, so you better pick up the pace with your reading, sir.
Well,
There's some big ones.
Yeah, there's big signs.
You can't read a lot of them.
Some of them are faded out, yeah.
They've been here a minute.
But look how many. Look how it just goes on and on and on
Marietta.
and on and on.
Look, city of Marietta.
As far as you can see, signs, 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 signs.
The city of Marietta, Ohio, the riverboat town.
Oh, I think somebody stole a sign. What do you think?
Well, if so, then I can spot a lot of thievery here because there's quite a few.
They're literally from everywhere.
I'm sure they just found them.
Somebody's putting up a sign, I bet you.
Man.
We'll be back. We'll come back through here and we can...
The Oprah Winfrey Show audience entrance.
There's even a sign on the sign. Look.
I feel like I see a lot of Ohio signs right off the bat.
There are.
The Neighborhood Watch City, Ohio.
Ohio and California seem to be well represented so far.
Think we'll see any signs from Otter Creek?
I don't know, but that'd be a cool one to put up. We need to get an Otter Creek sign. No doubt there's some fans that travel through here, and if they see an Otter Creek sign, they'll be like, "No way!"
Right.
Town of 100 people. It's nice out. It's about 72 degrees. It might be a little cooler now. The clouds came out, but...
Keystone Heights, Orange Park.
Oh, look at that.
Florida in the house.
Florida in the house.
Loretta. Do you think this is the oldest section? Where it started?
You know, I don't even know. But it's just crazy.
I guess you just pick a tree.
It's called a sign forest. So let's just walk. You want to just walk in here at random?
How do you want to tackle this beast?
Hey, there's a sign from Alaska.
Germany.
There's-
Hey, here's a toilet bowl seat cover.
Yeah, but it's a sign.
Here's a pan. They were panning.
Oh yeah.
Watch your step there.
Oh, look. I think this is the newer section because these posts look newer.
Yes.
So where they've run out of trees, I guess they just put up posts.
These people used a cookie sheet. You can't read what was on it, but that's very creative.
Mm-hmm. So I guess here's the new section. They run out of room, they just putting up these posts.
You know what? If you had some screws and a drill, I have an extra amount of mayor's license plate.
Yeah, I don't have that though.
Oh, darn it.
You have it with you?
Yeah.
Oh. Those people that just put up a sign, we'd have to ask them if they would put up a sign for us. You know, I actually do think I have a screw and a screwdriver. We could put up a sign.
Oh.
We should do that.
Texas cookie sheet. People hung hats. I guess you gotta bring a ladder if you want to get yours up high. Melbourne Beach, Florida.
Here's what the Alaska plates look like today. These are newer ones. There's two of them there together.
Ohio State Buckeye.
You want to go hang a sign?
Well, you want to walk through a little bit first?
Yep,
Or?
we can do that.
I just remembered that they gave us an extra one in Chiefland when we had it made.
Or do you? I got another idea for the sign too.
Okay. Signs, signs, everywhere, signs. Ski cats.
So many signs.
Shady Side. You know where the Shady Side's at?
It's right next to Otter Creek, isn't it? The
It's
Shady
actually
Side?
in Ohio.
Is it? Oh,
It is.
no, I didn't know that. How'd they get that sign way up there?
I guess they brought a ladder.
Oh, there's a tent sign way up there too. It's just as far as you can see. We're like in the middle of this right now.
Shoes.
There's signs as far as the eye can see.
There's some big signs. I guess if you want to really stand out, you got to bring a huge sign. Groucho, Montana. Old fort from Kansas.
Maybe some of the viewers have a sign here in this forest somewhere.
I bet they do.
And it'd be neat to highlight that sign, but we'll be long gone from here by the time they see this and respond to it.
I mean, this place is crazy big.
These posts are tall. They're probably
If we sat here looking through all the
they're
signs,
probably
we'd be
15
here all
feet.
night.
Yeah, you won't get through them all. I'm gonna get hungry and we're gonna get cranky and
What are you trying to say? Look, people even put them here.
yeah,
Jazzy J.
Quebec. Another Alaska sign.
Oh gosh, even the bridge is decorated.
Wow, what are the bleachers for? They must have some kind of something they put on here, right?
That's how it looks.
I don't
sure.
remember. I don't remember this. That doesn't mean it wasn't here. It just means I don't remember it.
And how long has it been here?
I
This.
don't know. Oh, forever. It predates me for sure. But it does look like it's grown, and there's evidence of that. There's a lot of new posts.
Somebody dropped the ball.
Right there, they dropped it.
I think it's cool how creative some people have gotten with their signs.
You know, when we had to go into the checkpoint to get into Canada, we had to go inside. It took every ounce of strength not to say, go Panthers. That's the hockey team. For those of you that don't follow, they beat the Edmonton Oilers, a Canadian team, Florida team beat the Canadian team.
I just was
Anyway.
thinking it was a good thing we weren't wearing any Panthers garb
Yeah.
at that moment.
Probably.
They might have said, nope,
Nope.
nope.
Go change your shirt or you ain't coming in.
We
Yeah.
had enough of you stealing our cup.
Kodiak Street. There's some shoes hanging out. Fairbanks, Alaska, or bust.
Zephyr Hills, Florida. Oh, I like that pan up there.
Oh yeah, Zephyr Hills.
You see the pan right above it too, where they...
George and Linda, that one says. Pretty neat.
Alberta. Top of the hill.
We got a hill here to climb.
Top of a bucket.
Hey, isn't this a hurricane sign? The red one? Isn't that the symbol for a hurricane?
I do believe. To the top of a bucket. A hard hat.
That might be Lynette's toilet. That's the lid
Frisbee.
off of Lynette's toilet.
Oh, that's nasty. Don't be bringing me down like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of signs. Wow.
If you stand up here, you can see how far almost that they go, but they go
Oh my
way-
gosh, yeah,
You
look.
can't even really tell.
Look how far they go. This is like the highest point, I think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna zoom this in real here. There's just signs for days.
Hello.
Who are you calling?
The people.
Will they answer?
What? I can't tell you what they said.
Okay.
I don't even know where to look next.
I know.
Arcadia.
There's so many.
Arcadia.
Oh, that's Florida, isn't it?
Yeah.
We delivered a trailer there.
Florida Gators.
Oh, Gators in the house. Gainesville. It seems Florida always represents anywhere you're somewhere where states can compete. Florida's
remember,
always involved in
Florida man is everywhere.
Texas likes to compete too. You always see a lot of Texas stuff.
Clemson, I see some Clemson.
Yeah,
Way down
I
there.
saw a few of those. There's Texas, there's Louisiana. How about the city of Tipton? Oh, Missouri. Yeah, not familiar with that one. I was going to ask you, where do you think that is? Vermont.
Green Valley, Arizona.
Michigan.
Brunswick.
Some of these posts have been extended. Look at that. They're like 20 feet high. Signs on both sides. It's a little cray-cray.
Panther Creek.
Where do you think that is? Probably Texas.
That's what somebody put Lost, Texas. Which way you want to go?
You lead the way.
Tennessee in the house.
Where? There's some more Florida. Citrus County.
Oh no. I just can't believe it.
Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Halloween capital of the world.
Where is that?
Minnesota.
Anoka, Minnesota. Never heard of that.
Oh look, they got pennies on the sign. Some have fallen off onto the ground.
Muskegon County, Utah. Utah was a state that made one of the top 10 lists of places to live too. I can't remember why.
Idaho. Alabama.
Lowest cost of living state when you consider all types of taxes, property, sales, income, state. Number 2 is Tennessee.
Are you focusing on some signs?
But you know what was weird? Number 1 you would never guess. Israel in the house. Number 1 was Hawaii. Has the lowest property tax.
Hawaii.
Which I would have never guessed. Just a fun fact while we're looking at signs. You can ignore me.
Thank you, Sheldon.
Memphis, Tennessee. I heard Memphis barbecue is a thing. I never knew that, and I thought Texas owned barbecue. But I guess Tennessee has a claim to barbecue themselves. I wonder if they're better than barbecues.
We'll have to find out.
We'll have to find out for sure.
Or get lost in the forest.
There's so many. Like, you can get lost in this forest. Look at that.
I guess they wanted to stand out.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the dog harness is about.
I was just hoping it wasn't a jock
I
strap.
think that's what it is anyway. I'm not positive on that.
Oh, there's even a little archway over there.
Oh yeah.
Look, people hanging their little dustpans.
Ring frisbee.
You gotta get creative, I guess.
There's an old antique car in there, but you can't even see it because of all the signs.
Is that a car or a fire truck?
Oh, that might be Don's fire truck.
It's got a dog in it.
Kind of hard to see it.
Come over here. It's the Watson Lake Volunteer Fire Department truck.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
yeah.
I'm guessing at one time it didn't have signs all over and you could see it a little bit better.
Yeah, I'm sure.
T-shirts.
First in Flight, North Carolina. There's a motorcycle plate for Alaska.
This is pretty cool.
I have an Alaska plate on my motorcycle. Yeah, that's neat. Alabama.
Check out the back of that fire truck.
Oh,
It's even got a tag on it. The Klondike. Yukon.
oh.
Somebody left their whole toilet seat that says our butts were literally here.
And it says lift.
I ain't touching that.
Should we lift it?
I ain't gonna. That's gross. I'll have to hand sanitize you for days. Living a dream. That's a pretty cool one.
I don't know how people even got up there to put the signs up there.
There you go.
What, late gal?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be one of those.
I think you are too.
Maybe so.
North to
I'm gonna
Alaska.
walk to the end and then around.
Yeah.
I one from 2007 from Florida.
Yep.
Holding up really well.
Maryville, Tennessee. Up on top.
Trying to walk to the end. Oh, Danville, Florida. Check that out. You can't read the people's names anymore.
Oh yeah, that's really close to Otter Creek. It's about 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes.
Try to walk to the end, but you don't even know where the end is?
There is no end. It's just, you just walk. You bounce off one signpost and you run into another signpost. It's like bumper cars with signposts. There's just so many signs. There's literally probably over 1 million signs here. Waves of signs.
I never imagined it was
This
so
big.
even hearing people talk about it. Never imagined it would be so, wow.
This is how people communicate with each other before they had the internet.
By hanging signs
You
in
hang
a forest?
you hang a sign and, you hope your friend sees it 10 years later.
I don't know, we just used to pass notes.
That's a pretty sign. The Colorado sign is pretty. That's an Alaska bicentennial plate. That came out for 1 year only.
Oh, pink flamingo made it.
Ah. You remember that fad about pink flamingos being put out in the yard? Do you remember what that was about?
Well,
It
way
was
back when, growing up in Florida, everybody had pink flamingos in their yard.
Well, I know, but...
But now when you see like a whole bunch that...
Yeah, it was a fad for a while. They were popping up.
It has to do with breast cancer.
Oh.
I don't know about a fad, but...
No, people were doing it for some reason. I can't remember what it was for. It just kind of stopped. Flamingos are not even resident to Florida. Like, they can live there, but that's not where they're from.
Yeah, there was a few places that had flamingos. One was called Flamingo Gardens.
Yeah. Flamingos are noisy, just like peacocks are noisy. They have a lot to say. Is this the main sign that says the Alaska Highway?
It seems like
Is that where it started, right here?
I don't know. I would like to know that.
So we're on the outside now, on the road side.
I'm on the outside looking in.
That's right, we're on the outside looking in.
Sign.
Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours.
One thing's for sure, everybody's bringing their toilet seats here.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that's so popular. Well,
I don't want to be a party pooper, but I'm not giving up my toilet seat.
well, there's Hawaii. That's the first Hawaii one I've seen. Maine. Well,
So I guess we're done walking around and we're standing on the outside. So as you can see, even on the outside, it goes way down that way and it wraps way down here. And it goes in pretty deep.
Yeah, we walked up through the middle of it, and we went right, and we went left.
Now, we did not walk through every little bit of it.
No, we didn't.
Because I think that would take quite some time.
Yeah.
But pretty neat. I love to see how creative everybody has got with it.
So, what do you think of the sign forest?
I think it's cool, but if it's something you're going to do, you better get creative and have it planned ahead of time.
Yeah, ready to go.
Yeah, I even see a huge Tallahassee, Florida sign right there.
Oh, yeah.
There's one for the city of Sarasota, Florida, Ron Norman Mayer, 1977.
Yeah, I see it right under it, yeah.
Pretty cool. But I'm pretty amazed by how this took off. It's a huge piece of property that's covered in signs.
That's it. It's a sign forest. You can't see the signs for the trees.
So yeah, everybody should come check it out, but bring a cool sign with you. I wish I would have thought ahead of time about this, but we didn't plan much at all.
Yeah. Well, we'll be back up here, and then we'll put our sign.
Okay, so you want to save our sign for another time?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with that. I think this one is really creative.
Yeah, they took different plates and cut them.
That's the second one I've seen like that. And I just
Yeah.
noted too that Ohio and Florida are very well represented here. You see a lot of that. Pretty cool.
I kind of get Florida, but I don't really understand the popularity with Ohio.
Because you haven't spent time there.
Yeah, I guess not.
I think there's a lot of fun stuff to do in Ohio.
Well, you can find fun things to do in every state, but what about Ohio stands out? Like,
For me,
no, I'm just in general.
coming from Florida and spending some time in Ohio, there's a lot of free activities. They do more with the children there. So for me, that was a big eye-opener.
Yeah. But I mean, when you think of popular states, and let's say you don't have any personal knowledge or interest of the states, you hear of Florida. You don't have to be from Florida, and you can name 10 cities in Florida. You don't have to be from California, and you can name 10 cities in California. But, like, what's popular about some of these other states? Like, what's popular about some of these less
Elvis.
popular?
We found Elvis.
There he is.
Well, everybody can drop in the comments what's popular about the different states and let Brett know.
Yeah, that's true. Educate me.
You're going to learn today.
You do. I mean, Ohio's one of those states where you scratch your head. I mean, I do.
Yes, you do.
I do. I mean, you do run into a lot of people from Ohio, and you see a lot of plates from Ohio, and there seems to be a lot of popularity with Ohio, and I just can't point my finger as to why that is.
There's another one.
There's another one. Somebody spent some time on those.
I wonder where you get all those plates that would have your name in it. Because Jeremy wouldn't have any problem coming up with the plates for that project.
Nope. Well, here's one end of it. And then somebody jutted off and started one over here. Wonder how far they're going to go with this.
seems like there's no end. Will Rogers even comes out here.
Yep.